now I've come to the south part of Cheltenham and I'm going to walk up Cheltenham Hill. So it's a fairly steep old hill and I've packed light. I've just got my GoPro and my camera with one lens.
Wasting this time that I borrowed, running too fast for the sun, and my eyes they still burn for tomorrow.
I do get comments about my puffing and panting on these videos, and I guess it's because there are a hell of a lot of hills that I end up walking up, so I can only apologise. So if you do fancy walking to the top of here, it's not for the faint-hearted, so you can probably see we're about halfway up the hill now. It's a long way up. The remnants of some 1920s lime kiln. Imagine carrying the rocks up and down this hill. So we're on the last bit now. Look at how steep that is. So one of the main reasons for coming up here, and hopefully you can hear me over the wind, is to show you the views. Look at this. While I'm up here, and obviously I've got my camera, I haven't brought my tripod, so everything's going to be handheld. I'm going to take some shots from up here. I don't just want to take a shot of the view because that's very touristy and anybody can do that with a mobile phone. So I've just spotted some benches, so I'm going to try and use those as foreground interest, and then maybe there's a hill here, and then obviously you go off to the background, and the Malverns are just in the background as well. So composition, you're trying to get a foreground, mid-ground, background shot. The light's pretty good, it's lighting up quite a lot of the landscape, so we'll see what comes out of this. So the other reason for coming up this hill is to show you one of Cheltenham's landmarks. I don't know if you can see it just peeking out behind me, but I'll walk a little bit further and I'll show you a better view. So this is Devil's Chimney. Legend has it that the devil used to sit up here and throw stones at the churchgoers. The churchgoers got naffed off with that and they threw them all back. So when he couldn't put up with it anymore, he built himself a chimney and then went back down the hill, and this vents the steam from hell. So I did just take an image of the chimney there. I can't think composition is going to come out very well because it's just a massive stack of rocks and there's nothing. There's a little bit of scree in the foreground, and I might have got the house in the background, but apart from that it's a bit of a postcard shot, to be honest. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go back down the hill, but via a different route, and show you Devil's Chimney from underneath. And when I say underneath, I don't mean from the fires of hell. I mean, I'm just a bit lower down. So as I was walking away from the chimney there, I did take a quick look back, and the clouds over the chimney actually looked like smoke coming out of it, so I took that photograph as well. Let me know what you think. It's amazing what you see when you're out and about. So I've just seen some airplane trails going through some really fluffy clouds, and I do like taking photographs of clouds, so I'm going to take a shot of this and see what happens. to be honest, I'm quite liking this lightweight setup. I've got my GoPro on the end of a selfie stick. I've got my Nikon D750 with a 24-70 lens, and that's it. Well, obviously it's a lot easier when it's when the sun's shining and I don't need a tripod or anything, but it's definitely worth thinking about if you're going out to do a vlog and you know the weather's going to be good. So here it is from underneath. Hopefully you can see that because the light's a little bit bright behind it. I can't help thinking those churchgoers must have had a hell of an arm. So while I'm here underneath the chimney, thought I'd take a photograph anyway. It's quite bright, I don't have a tripod, I don't have any filters, so I've bracketed to either side. And we'll see how that comes out. The clouds were pretty impressive, so hopefully it'll make an interesting shot if nothing else. I'm just trying to avoid taking snapshot mobile phone pictures. So that's it from Cheltenham Hill and Devil's Chimney. It is a fairly steep hill to climb up, but the views are well worth it when you get to the top. I hope you enjoy the images. If you don't, leave a comment. If you do, leave a comment. Alright, see you later. So that's pretty much it from me now. I hope you enjoyed that snapshot of Cheltenham. Obviously there's a hell of a lot more to see and do here. I've just captured a few minutes. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you have enjoyed it, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't liked it for some reason or you want to see something else, leave me a comment. Till next time.